Okay, so what is the first thing that you do when you wake up in the morning? If you thought to yourself, oh, I hate mornings, I'm not a morning person, I feel groggy, I need coffee first, then I really hope that you will stick around to hear what I have to say today. Welcome to my YouTube channel, where I believe that if you have a beautiful mind, you can have a beautiful life too. Make sure you comment down below, like, subscribe, and follow me on all other social media platforms for more of me, more of this, you know. So for me, having a morning routine has completely changed my life, and I've evolved as a person. Who would have ever thought? Because it wasn't me. I didn't know. This is the secret. The 3 points that I want to make with this video is: 1, having that time to yourself and that silence to yourself in the morning without anybody bothering you, without any interference, only you time, is like a breath of fresh air. 2, it motivates you to continue to have a good day. 3, you get to plan your day, hence you get to plan your life. You're going somewhere. You're not just waking up and going through the motions anymore. You're waking up, you have a plan, and you're executing it. Most of the people that I work with, no offense if any of you guys are watching this, wake up and probably just brush their teeth, have whatever breakfast, and come straight to work. And I hear that and it makes me so sad, because you have no idea what you're missing out on. You have no idea the mental peace that you have when you take time for yourself and do something that's for you specifically. You're not doing it for anybody else, you're doing it for you. I like to call it watering my own grass, because that's what it is. You're watering your own grass to make it greener. You're making your life greener, lively, vibrant, energetic. So I'm just going to walk you through what my usual morning routine looks like. I wake up as early as I possibly can. I do try to prioritize getting at least 6 hours of sleep. The 2 days that I do work, I work doubles. So I'm getting like 4 hours of sleep or 3 hours of sleep. Not ideal, but gonna do what I have to do. So I will wake up tired on those days and just push through and power through. But every other day I try to get 8 hours of sleep. And if I exert way too much energy the day before, then I do like to listen to my body. So this is in no way, shape, or form a matter of what time you wake up, but what you do once you wake up. So more emphasis on what it is that you're doing after you wake up versus, oh, I need to get up before sunrise. You know, like that's not the point. Don't kill yourself. Don't burn yourself out. It's more about catering to you and your needs and what you can do and what's manageable for you for a long-term morning routine that you can learn with. I read my morning newsletter, and that takes me about 30 minutes. And if I do their puzzles, I'm going to be there for a whole hour, because who doesn't like puzzles? Then I make my bed. For me, having a made bed tells me, okay, I'm getting up and I'm not going to lay back down until it's time for me to rest, to go to sleep. And so that's why I love making my bed. I love seeing my bed clean in the morning. It's like an easy task that you could do that can quickly just check off your to-do list. So I put like a timer, a 10-minute, 15-minute timer, and I concentrate on just putting everything where it belongs in my room and making sure everything looks nice. Then I go to my kitchen and I unload my dishwasher and I put whatever dirty dishes in the dishwasher. Then I like to water my plants if they need watering. Then I like to light my incense. If I'm feeling up for it, I'll make myself some tea. And then I will for sure meditate. I will do a session of yoga. I haven't done yoga since my finger is like totally not okay right now. She's healing. That is pretty much my morning routine, but cater to your needs and what you want to do. I feel so refreshed after I do this. I feel complete. I feel like I accomplished something, and that's an awesome way to feel first thing in the morning, because you're ready to take on the day. It prepares you mentally for the conflicts that you're gonna encounter inevitably, the people you're gonna encounter, the probable negativity that you're gonna encounter. It puts you in the right mindset to solve those problems. Like when I go to work, people are like, oh, like I'm so tired, like don't talk to me. It's a very different vibration that you're working on very early on in the morning. If you don't get your vibration on in the morning, it's going to be kind of difficult to even realize that you're in a groggy mood when you're going to go to sleep with that groggy mood, and then you're just going to be in a groggy mood the rest of your life. Don't be in a groggy mood the rest of your life. That's whack as hell. If this were a product that I were selling to you, like if I could sell a morning routine in a box and I call 1-800-999-7777, guarantee your money back if it doesn't work, I will guarantee you your money back if it doesn't work, because it's very, very difficult that this isn't going to work for somebody long term. Like I will give you your money back. Having a morning routine every single day will keep you motivated every single day. And you will notice that once you do this for 3 months, 4 months, 5 months, 6 months, when you do not do your morning routine, you automatically feel off. It just doesn't feel right. I feel ill. My morning routine has helped me connect with myself and has helped me connect with my dharma. It really helps you put into perspective on what it is that you want for the rest of your life. Is a job that you have right now fulfilling? The morning routine will help you put these things into perspective. Some people would like to believe that they're not as capable as other people, or they see other people achieve other things and they're like, oh my God, how did they get there? You know how they got there? With determination. You know how many times you have to fail to actually succeed? We only see the successful parts because they succeeded. We don't see the failures because they failed. So put that into perspective, that you are human as well. So you are just as capable as anybody else out there that has done something meaningful in their life. And that doesn't mean that you have to do something meaningful in your life. Don't. Just some people are happy with a family, with a kid. You know, you have your own purpose. You have your own things that make you happy. The things that make me happy are not going to make you happy, and vice versa. I find that most people are just kind of depressed, have anxiety, and I was one of these people for sure. But having a morning routine helps you dust yourself off and keep going and make something of your life. Also, keep in mind that your morning routine does not have to be an extensive amount of things that you need to do. Go for a run, exercise, make your tea, meal prep. No, you could keep it as simple as making your bed, writing a journal why you're grateful, and then lighting an incense and doing 10 squats. That can be your morning routine. Honestly, anything that makes you happy, anything that fills your cup, anything that waters your grass. Most of us tend to fall into this rut of being on our phone, laying down for a while. Maybe I'm just talking because I've seen people do this. No judgment. That's such a crappy way to start your day, you know, like just laying down in bed and just mindlessly scrolling. And don't get me wrong, I've done this. And every time I do this, and I have done this in the past, I scroll there for like 2 hours, and then like I kind of just roll out of bed and I'm like, okay, like time to start my day. Like it's just like so lower vibrational. You don't want that. You want to get up. You want to be excited to be here. Life is a gift, believe it or not. It does suck, but it's so beautiful. It's a beautiful thing, you know? Have you ever like seen the sunset or the sunrise? Like, my God, or connected with people in a real way? Like, it's good. It's a nice place to be in if we made it beautiful. If you made your mind beautiful, it would be beautiful. I guarantee you that when you start living your life in this manner, your life is going to improve little by little, step by step. You may not notice the improvement right away, but 2 years, 3 years, 4 years, 5 years, 6 years down the line, you're going to think back at it and you're going to be like, wow, I can't believe that waking up in the morning and doing yada, yada, yada for myself has snowballed into what your life is today. Your choices every day is what's making your future. If you really think about it, and I want you to think about it and put that into perspective. What you are doing today, every day, and all those habits that you're doing today is what's taking you to your future. So if you're here daydreaming about becoming something that you don't know how you're going to get there, you need to figure out how to get there with action. Yes, you can manifest your future, but manifestation comes with action. Manifestation comes with putting in the work. You can't just think about it and magically it's going to appear in front of you. You have to put in the work. You have to concentrate on it, focus on it, and do it every single day, or do it as often as you can while balancing your life out. But having a morning routine will put this all into perspective, and you can achieve anything that you want. And trust me, you will not regret it. It's honestly not a coincidence that most CEOs or all of CEOs wake up at 4 a.m. in the morning and do some crazy morning routine, and they're super successful. Why? Because it works. I am almost done. But before you click off, hold on, stay with me, concentrate, put the speed at 1.5 or 1.75 if you want me to talk faster. I'm going to give you tips and tricks on how I stayed consistent with my morning routine and what I wish I knew before I started my morning routine. Before, I wanted to clam in every single hobby that I wanted to get better at. So let me tell you what my morning routine looked like once upon a time. Okay. Wake up, make my bed, do meditation. I would do 10 minutes of meditation. I would do an hour of yoga. I would go work out and or roller skate. Read for 30 minutes. draw for 30 minutes, and if I had to edit or anything, edit my videos. That's a lot, okay? There was a point where I was taking 4 to 5 hours to finish my morning routine. I would not finish a lot of times, and sometimes it would be like 5 p.m. and I'm still doing my morning routine, and I'd be like, oh my god, like I'd feel like a legit failure. Dude, no. So I was confusing my morning routine with a to-do list. Very important to balance your life out and not to stress yourself out, because you're gonna cause burnout. You're gonna mess with your vagus nerve, which is gonna mess with your digestion. You're gonna mess with your nervous system. You're gonna mess with your sleeping schedule. Like, it's just a whole hot mess, and I felt like I had to do my morning routine, or if not, I was a fucking failure, and that was not healthy. That was not good for me. I was taking the morning routine and I was doing the extreme. I was doing the most. Stay consistent. Consistency is key. I loved that I ran into the habit journal. If you haven't heard of the habit journal, here's the habit journal. It's a freaking awesome journal that keeps you on track for 3 months, waking up and doing a morning routine with a habit already done of doing a morning routine. It just becomes easy to do because you have that habit and because you have that neural pathway. So that is my video on my morning routine. I just want to mention really quickly that if I had not started a morning routine, I would not have been here in front of this camera right now. I don't know what I would be doing without a morning routine. I can honestly say that from the bottom of my heart. I would have eventually done a morning routine because I don't see how I could live my life any other way. I don't see how I could plan for my life any other way, because I'm not waking up in the morning and being mindful. I'm waking up and just rolling with the punches and trying to I was unhappy, I was unhealthy, and all I cared about was sleeping in, going out, going clubbing, hanging out with my friends, getting high, just disassociating and trying to disconnect from reality as much as I could, because honestly, reality was a painful thing for me to be in, and I did not have fun with reality because of trauma and because of my own unworthiness and literal lack of self-love. And I'm beyond grateful that I one day decided that I needed to do something different and that I wanted to have more energy and that I wanted to do something that was better for me, because I was not heading down the best path. I used to look at homeless people and I'm like, damn, that could be me one day. Like, that was a literal thing that I would think. Like, that was my biggest fear, was that I was gonna get so lost in the motion and so lost in my drug addiction, and that I wasn't gonna be able to make anything out of myself. I didn't believe in myself. I didn't think that I could do anything. There was one time that I was out drinking with my mom and I was feeling real honest, you know what I mean? And we passed a homeless person and I looked at her and I told her, hey, if you ever see me in the street like that, like, I put myself there. Like, don't you ever feel like you did this to me or that you can help me? Because if I'm there, it's because I wanted to be there and I got myself there. So don't you ever worry. Like, those are literal words that came out of like a 19-year-old, or yes, I was underage drinking, because Hispanic people don't care. I'm beyond grateful to be the person that I am today. If you're here, thank you so much for clicking on my video. I just want to say that I'm beyond grateful that you are willing to do the work to make your mind a better place, hence making your life a beautiful place. Take only what you need, never more, never less. Don't be greedy, bitch. Bye.